Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The LSU Tigers offense will go to work first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollack.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Quickly complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. The screen, he's got wheels. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody who see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
The offense stays on the field. Opening drive, still in their own territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And the Tigers have a 1st down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Brown. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets into the 40 before getting out of bounds. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Gets it out fast. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on them. LSU now operating in the red zone. Just keep slinging it. Caught close to the marker. It's Brown. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Texas A&M's offense will take the field for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know so... People have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all...
Wide open spaces. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground. How about the wheels on this A&M quarterback channeling his inner John football?
John football was as exciting as it gets, and college football took notice. The Aggies were talked about in the news all the time. They need that guy at that spot to return if they want to be a national championship contender again.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Quick spin on the run. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. They'll try to run for it. There he goes. It's a running room. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Aggies are flying down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. It's caught. Touchdown, Aggies. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Finds his tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his man, it's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Durham. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. The quick out. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. LSU with the first and 10 here. Looking for room. It's Durham. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety.
Unleashes one deep. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
When you get in the red zone, you can see as a defense, you get into your drops really quickly, and you get your eyes on the quarterback, and you try to read his eyes and break on the football. It's such tight windows to throw in. Great job by the defender.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
You get 5 sacks in a game the way this defense did last week, and it's going to make your offensive coordinator second-guess himself a little bit with respect to protections. I'm not sure how confident this offense is early in the game because they've already given up a sack.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. Got the quick pass. He steps out of bounds, couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. And the Aggies are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoke the fear of God into this defense because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. This should be the last play of the quarter. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Anderson.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. They're setting up the screen.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. They couldn't do it on that last play.
Sure hands. It's Sharp. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, first down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he uses the old bank shot to knock it off the left upright and get it through somehow. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The drive drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Moss. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Runs through a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Fires to the tight end. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Throwing right. Makes a connection. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Trying play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. The inside handoff. He's loose. Inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 19 on the big run. A&M comes back out with another first down. He'll do it himself. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 3rd down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. That's caught. It's Durham. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pressure coming. Grabbed over the middle. It's Durham. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signal for the 2-minute timeout. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. That's caught. It's Durham. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pulls it in. It's Brown. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. Now on first down from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Safe completion on the screen. There he goes! He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take...
Turning on the Jets. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking for space. It's Moss. At the 35, he's open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Back to pass, it's Reed. Got it in the middle, it's Concepcion. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Pulls it in, it's Moss. They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Concepcion. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here's the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks, good things happen for your defense.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. It's Craver. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. And here's the return. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room and couldn't find much on that return. His drive will open from the 15. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Makes the catch. It's Brown.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when you start getting those long yardage situations.
Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Takes a hit as he fires. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Stop just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the back. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. It's good. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a 1st down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Hauls it in. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. LSU lining up 1st and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. This is a big moment for this offense. You keep the ball this long, you have to finish the deal. 3rd. Touchdown LSU! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds the tight end. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Using his legs, it's Moss. Runs through the tackle. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Caught over the middle. It's Concepcion. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Aggies will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Reed. Had to throw it before he wanted. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. It's complete. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Wants to throw on 1st down. Forced out of the pocket. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Oh, he's got some space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He wants to throw it. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Tigers! more and more with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Reed. A little screen to the running back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. They'll run the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So first down, we'll open up the final period. From the gun, give on the inside. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Aggies are on the move. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Got out of trouble and throws. That's caught, it's Craver. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
He's knocked down at the 33, and that's short of the line to gain, and let's see what they do on fourth down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. Fires to the middle. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. A&M comes back out with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Still looking. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up for it.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. With the catch, it's Durham.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Going to sling it on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sharp. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
Outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Here comes the offense on second down. Finds his man. It's Durham. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And deja vu again. I'm not surprised, man. They found this guy for several touchdowns today, and they were looking for him again. He's made plays. He's dependable. Why would you not take shots? That one just missed, but I would not be shocked if they find that guy again.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. There's the pressure. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
To the air, it's Reed. Throws to the tight end. He makes the catch. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Got it in the middle, it's Moss. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, he'll throw it. Rushes on him. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete on third down.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's...
Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Fires to the big fella. After 40, there he goes. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Bringing the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
They started this drive with a big play, but now they need a conversion to keep it alive on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Makes a grab past the marker. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Now on the option. Now the pitch. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Looking to scramble. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He's got it still on his feet. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. No running room on the last 2 plays. Can they find a crack on 3rd? Touchdown LSU! And the punishment has been extended. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
He'll start the return inside. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He'll start this drive going to the air. Blasted as he lets it go.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated.
Lofts one deep down the right side. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Here's a throw downfield late. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is complete. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team can be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is,
No.